Welcome to the Red Cup Review. On this episode, we're looking at the Punisher Special Ops from the Mezco 112 Collective. Frankie, look at that mess. Unbelievable. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's get to the review. So the arms go up about that high.
How high do they really go?
How high? And you have to worry about the seams ripping over here because the suit is kind of baggy. So the arms go up about that high on both sides.
And some wrinkles.
And you ain't going to have to worry about the suit ripping because over here you can just massage it out and then reapply it and readjust it because the suit is a little baggy, but you don't notice that it's that baggy. And because the Punisher is, he's like a regular clothes wearing guy, he doesn't wear spandex, you ain't got to worry about the crinkles and the wrinkles and all that other stuff in the outfit itself. The legs split very, very nicely. You're not going to have to worry about rippage going into the crotch area.
Is he doing a gymnastic split?
He is definitely doing the Shawn Michaels super kick in that one.
Crane kick!
He's got, yes, you could probably do a crane kick with him. He's got the double jointed knees. He's got double jointed elbows. And the suit is pretty, I don't know, it's baggy enough to where you're not going to have to worry about it ripping on you. But what I would do is, if you're worried about lines and wrinkles and stuff, once you get him into a crazy pose like this, not that you would pose him like that, but you could definitely work the material out and kind of get it to sit a little bit less wrinkly.
The color of the suit, since it's black, is actually pretty awesome.
The suit coloring is nice. The paint on the suit is nice. I really like the way the skull is and the texture on it because it looks like it's more of like a body armor type. Sizing up. All right, I figured I put the two Punishers next to each other so you could see that they're both pretty much exactly the same size, considering that most people that have different variations of the Punisher are probably going to have them posed next to each other, and they come in exactly the same height, which is a good thing because you don't want differentials there. Put them next to the Marvel Legends so you could see pretty much how they stack up against other 6-inch action figures.
Guys, when I saw the one with the Band-Aid and the one with the yelling face, I thought the one with the Band-Aid was from a different company, and I thought the one that with the yelling face was from Mezco, but they're both from Mezco!
Aw, Frankie's angry. Take a look at the paintwork on the head sculpt here. It's done really nice. You can see the naturalism in the black eye where it's really dark towards the nose bridge area and lightens up as it goes out. This is probably one of the best paint jobs Mezco has done on a head sculpt. You can see the 5 o'clock shadow on the chin there, which is done very, very nicely. It's very subtle, and it works perfectly. The detail on the helmeted head sculpt is quite amazing. The paintwork is probably the best out of all three, even though I really like the other one. But I like my Punisher to look like the Punisher from the comics with his face out and everything else. I want to see Frankie's face. However, in this, you can see the crow's feet in the eyes itself and how they're squinting. It's amazing how the eyes are like the window to the soul, and in this, you can see he's angry underneath there. It's not just a generic pose under there. It's almost like they sculpted the head or took the eye sculpts off of one of the other ones and put a helmet over it, which is pretty freaking awesome if you ask me. And here's a shot of the generic Punisher head. It is generic. It's just like, more of his stoic look, like he's just kind of hanging out. And the paintwork on this is done pretty nicely as well. I wish the hair was, the hair is perfect for this one. Maybe on the yelling one it could have been a little bit more messed up. But the 5 o'clock shadow was seen. You could see it right when you angle it down like that. You could really see it. Excellent work, Mezco. Thumbs up. I'm really digging the texture that they use for the suit as well. It's probably my favorite Punisher skull that they're using there. Come on, there you go. And the belt sits nicely. I wish it would have came with a couple of holsters. It doesn't come with any gun holsters, which is a little bit of a miss. But I guess what they're trying to do is have you buy all their Punisher figures and then maybe mix and match with them there. The suit texture has got a very nice textured feel to it. It feels like, I guess, what Kevlar would feel like. And the color of the gloves and boots this time are in an eggshell color. And they're a little bit dusted and dirtied up, but not as much as the classic version. I'm trying to get a good shot for you guys there. You can see there's a little bit of wash, especially in that boot. You can see there. Getting back to the figure itself, I got to tell you that this material is probably what they're going to be using going forward. It looks like in their previews they're going to be using it for their Cyclops figure, and if none of these things line up, like as you can see over here and in the bicep and the knees, it doesn't look like it lines up, you can actually move the suit around. It's baggy enough. This suit is the perfect amount of baggy without being too baggy to where it looks like he's wearing pajamas. Well, that would be tight, but anyways, you guys get the idea. What would the Punisher be without his arsenal? And that's what we're looking at in this section. We're going to start off with the minigun, which has a lot of nice wash on it as far as paint wash goes. It's got the little silver coming through to make it look like it's true metal. And he's got, there you go, the 6 rotating holes there. He's got this little bullet attachment that slips in right through there. So you take this piece and you slip it right in there. Come on, there you go. And he's got his trigger and everything else you can see there. It's very nice. And you can take the bullet effect, and this attaches to pretty much all the guns, and you put this little, see that little peg there? You put that into one of these, and boom, you have his, that effect is outrageous, and this is really what makes the figure, in my opinion, when it comes to posing and stuff like that. So you have the minigun with the bullet attachments you can use there. He comes with a rocket launcher. Punisher without a rocket launcher. That's like peanut butter without the jelly. And again, the paintwork is done really nice on this as well. You got the handle here, and it rests right on his shoulder over here. You have what looks like an Uzi with a silencer attachment, and the clip comes out. Does the clip come out? Nope, the clip doesn't. Well, yeah, no, it does. I'm not going to mess with it, but you guys know the clips come out on these, and he comes with a secondary clip as well. He comes with another clip for his M16 gun, which we're going to look at in a second, and he comes with a the handgun, the 9mm, it looks like. So you got this gun, which is my favorite out of all the guns, and it actually has a slide mechanism, which you could open up there as well, and you could take one of the little mini grenades that he comes with, because I think he comes with like 4 or 5 of these, and you could slip them in there and have him loading it up, and then slide it back in, slide it out, and there you go, it comes right out. This is my favorite out of all the guns he comes with. And you can take the attachment as well here and put it in there, and boom, you have him shooting off his machine gun bullets. This is my favorite out of all of them. Okay, he comes with the knife that all the Punishers came with as well. It's a nice little knife. It has the silver edge, and it's quite pointy. And he's got a bunch of grenades. He comes with 4 of these little mini grenades, which are the same grenades, I believe, that come with the, they're just painted all black, but they come with the Deadpool figure. And he's got his 9mm handgun, which is probably my least favorite out of all the guns, because it has too much of a flat black look, as opposed to the other weapons, which are a little bit more worn looking. And it has a little hole in there for the single bullet attachment, because he comes with 2 of these single bullet attachments that look like they're firing mechanisms, that is. And you can slide it in there, and bang, you have him shooting his bullets off. So you could have pretty much the Punisher going all out with this figure. And the duffel bag to carry all of the weapons in. Let's see how many weapons we could stuff into the duffel bag. Okay, that's pretty much all the actual weapons themselves stuffed inside the duffel bag. I'm sure you can get the rocket launcher in there by itself, but it's really, really big. I mean, if you really wanted to stretch it out. But he wouldn't be putting that in the duffel bag anyway. However, he has all the other weapons stuffed in there, and you can close the zipper. The zipper works itself too. I just kind of laid them in there, and then you can take all the little mini accessories and grenades and fit them in there as well. So, good work on that, and it's got the 2 straps that actually Velcro together as a handle. So the handle itself opens up, put that strap in there, and then close it up with the Velcro, and bam, you have, well, I mean, you would use this handle, but you guys get the idea. And then you could sling it over his shoulder, which is pretty nice. Good touch. He also comes with a wide assortment of hands. He has the 2 fisted hands that are closed-fisted. He has 2 open palm hands, which is more like for grabbing. He's got another left-handed pistol holding hand, and he has like a karate kung fu chop hand. I believe the Captain America came with that hand as well. Then he has one hand for holding underneath, and on the, the right hand for gripping the gun. And that's Frankie for you. Look at this. Doesn't this look incredible? Would I say this is the definitive Punisher for the collection? I don't know. I'm kind of torn on it. I really like the classic version of the Punisher because I just like the material on that. And I love the holsters. If this figure had holsters, it would be my definitive Punisher. I may have to take the holsters off of the classic Punisher and try to somehow put it on him, the straps that the classic one came with, in which case this would make my absolute definitive Punisher, especially with all the weapons and attachments and stuff. Look at that. He's just going buck wild with the... Look at my favorite gun. Look at that. He's got the M16, right? With the grenade launcher attachment. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, anyways, that's it for the Punisher. This is an excellent figure. How many cups we're giving it? Stay tuned. Hey, Rob Banks, what do you think of the Special Ops Punisher? Well, I think I'm giving this 4.75 cups, and the only reason why it's not getting the full 5 is because it should have had holsters for his guns to wear. and straps that you could have put on. However, other than that, it's an absolute perfect figure. I think this is one of Mezco's best. It's a shame that it sold out so quickly, and I bought a line, almost had a heart attack when I was trying to order this thing. Here's the box right here, and here's the back of the box. It's got some nice classic Punisher artwork on there, and the little Mezco sticker itself. So 4.75 cups if it wasn't for the straps, which I'm probably going to have to take from my classic Punisher and put it on this one. And that's it for the Red Cup review. Remember to tune in every Saturday night at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for more Red Cup weekend review stuff. I hope that's coming in clear. Looks clear to me from here. I don't have my glasses on. Anyways, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you on the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe and come and join the fam. See you around.